Welcome to Dam Engineering channel. In this video, we will learn about doing slope stability in finite element method using softwares. Here we are using Phase 2 software from Rock Science. Nowadays RS2 is being used. However, since Phase 2 is previous versions of 2 rupees, most of the features and working will be similar. If we know working in Phase 2 software, we can easily work in 2 rupees software. Here, the problem we are solving is same problem we did in slide software. We want to check the results variation with normal limit equilibrium method and finite element method. We have already seen in the previous video of slope stability in limit equilibrium method that it gives factor of safety. However, here it gives in strength reduction factor. Both convey the same message. That is, factor of safety is obtained by dividing resisting force with driving force. Whereas, strength reduction factor means by how much factor if we reduce the material strength, the failure starts. Suppose if a problem SRF comes to 1.5, that means if that material strength is reduced by 1.5 times, then only failure happens. As explained, we are solving the same geometry and same material properties. Here the extra input is E value, that is Young's modulus or deformation modulus of material we will be giving as an extra input in finite element method. The steps for analysis are quite similar to many of the softwares. First is geometry creation. Here, first we have to create external boundary, and then if we have many layers we can use material boundaries to separate each layers. Second is to create material properties. That is to give input various properties in the respective tabs. Once materials are created, we have to assign them to their respective zones. Further, we will have to do the meshing. Then we have to create boundary conditions. This was not there in limit equilibrium method, which we have used in slide software. Boundary condition means how the boundaries behave with respect to settlement or translation or rotation. In this problem we are assigning side boundaries are allowed to settle but not horizontal movement. Whereas bottom boundary is fixed type, that is no movement and settlement. Once the boundary conditions are over, we have to compute and then interpret the results. First we have to make sure project settings are correct and SRF is enabled. This is material properties page where we can edit or input values. In this problem we are assigning side boundaries are allowed to settle but not horizontal movement, whereas bottom boundary is fixed type, that is no movement and settlement. From the Interpretation tab, we can see the results. In this page, SRF value is mentioned by default. Here we can check many options, that is vertical displacements, shear strains, stresses and so on. Anything less than 1.5 SRF in normal conditions we consider that is not stable. This is how we do slope stability analysis using finite element method in 2 rupees or phase 2 software. The present problem SRF is 0.64, hence it requires to be strengthened to get the desired factor of safety or SRF. Those will be covered in coming videos. Thank you.